Have you tried to start a meditation practice only to find that you feel like it's not working because you get too distracted or you're just not doing it right? Even for myself, having practiced meditation for quite a few years, I find that I go through phases where I really need some guided meditation to help me stay on track. What if there was a device that could guide your brain into a calm state using biofeedback? That's exactly what the Muse Headband does. This device has sensors across the headband, so when you wear it during meditation, it can read your brain waves, and then it allows, with the app that comes with it, to play biofeedback music that guides you into a calm and relaxed state. And the way that this works, that's a little bit different from typical guided meditations, is that with the app that comes with the Muse device, it uses nature sounds like a calm setting at a beach to give you feedback on what your brain is doing while you're meditating. So you'll be listening to the scene, and if it's in a calm state, that means that your brain's also in a calm state. But as you hear the weather sounds pick up and the waves get more rough and choppy, that also is an indication that you're becoming distracted or your brain's not in a very focused meditative state, and it helps you to realize this and guide you back into that calm state. And this latest version of the Muse 2 also has a heart rate sensor on it so that you can do different types of meditations with it, not just focused on what your brain waves are telling you, but using some of these new sensors that are built in, you can do things like heart breathing for cardiac coherence, as well it's got different sensors for your posture as well as what your breath rate is doing so that you can focus on these and use the different styles of meditations based on whatever you prefer to use. And since it's back to school time right now, the Muse is actually on sale for 20% off to beat that back to school stress. So I'm going to include the link to get access to that promo in the description below. Now, for anybody that's new to the Muse devices and hasn't used the original one or is new to meditation in general, they do have a great collection of guided meditations from a variety of different instructors, as well as a starting point that I think that everybody should go through, which is, I think, a 10-day Muse guided meditation course that they set you up with at the beginning. This helps you to get used to using the device itself, as well as understanding some of the basic practices around mindfulness and meditation. And the soundscapes that Muse uses for their form of guided meditation may be a little bit different from what you've experienced in the past with having somebody guide you through constantly. The way that it works is with a few prompts at the beginning of the meditation session, and then it leaves you off to go through with those soundscapes. Things like the nature sounds from a river scene or a beach scene. Those are the ones that I prefer the most, but there's a variety of them which offers those nature sound biofeedback for you to use. When your mind is busy, you'll hear the stormy weather, and as you slow down your brain waves and calm down and get into a meditative state, you'll hear the weather settle down as well. And once you're in that calm meditative state, you'll hear birds chirping as kind of a reward signal for you reaching that state and holding on to it. And the longer that you hold on to that state, the more bird chirps that you'll get throughout the session. And these are the types of feedback that you'll get at the end of the session that you can review and work on improving for the next one. I will also say that the Muse is really lightweight and unobtrusive, so you don't really notice that you're wearing it once you get used to it during your meditation practice. And it works really great primarily with wireless earbuds of some sort, but I've also worn over the ear headphones and found that it can still work just as well. And you also don't have to worry too much about whether you've got the perfect fit of it or not, because at the beginning of each session, when it does its calibration, it's going to signal that you've got it in the right place and if it's fitting snugly enough or if you need to adjust it. And the battery life on it is also really great. I find that even every couple of weeks is all it takes to charge it up so that it's still working, whether it's for myself or if other customers at FlowSpa are making use of it. it also only needs to be charged every couple of weeks. It is nice and compact and easy to travel with. And if you also are concerned because you're on the road a lot or traveling, they do sell a case for it that you can keep the Muse in while you're traveling to keep it a little bit more safe. And now that we've talked about some of the main features and overview of how Muse works for a biofeedback meditation session, let's talk about a few of the things that get me excited about this version 2 of the Muse headband. With the new sensors on the Muse 2 headband, including that heart rate sensor, it does allow you to do different types of meditations, including the cardiac coherence or heart breathing, which helps to increase HRV levels. So if you want to learn more about that, check out this video here where I talked about that process and how to do heart breathing. By using these new pulse sensors, as well as the drumbeat soundscapes, it allows you to sync up your heartbeat with your brain waves to get into that cardiac coherent state, which is a really powerful way to boost gratitude and positivity. There's also breathing meditations, which allows you to practice on slowly lengthening the exhale and calm state of your breathing. And there's also the posture meditations, which will give you feedback based on whether you're in a straight and upright position or if you're slouching during your meditation sessions. So I think that these different feedback options are really great for strengthening your meditation practice by showing you that it's more than just focusing on your thoughts and that there's different ways that you can practice mindfulness and get into a calm state, even if you have a hard time settling down your mind at times. And because Muse has expanded to include a bunch of options for guided meditations and different courses you can take based on your goals, you can even use the Muse app without needing to use the headband specifically at times. I started using the first generation Muse when it came out as a way to strengthen my meditation practice and build up consistency because I liked the way that it gamified the process and allowed me to see some progress along the way. So if that's the type of thing that helps you to stay on track and stick to a meditation practice, I definitely think that it's worth checking out the Muse headband. Meditation is a superpower. It helps us to become our best self and live to our fullest potential. And this device can certainly help us to hone that strength. So check out the link in the description for a discount on the Muse headband. And in the video up next, I talk about cardiac coherence and heart breathing and how you can use the Muse to help you to recover and perform better. So until then, find your flow.